We're now at the Schonbrunn Palace here in Vienna, Austria. Just keep on posted. Paparazzi. No privacy. Schonbrunn Palace. Schonbrunn Palace was the main summer residence of the Habsburg rulers located in Hietzing, the 30th district of Vienna. The name Schonbrunn means beautiful spring because it has its roots in an artesian well from which water was consumed by the court or by this palace. This is a Baroque palace that consists of 1,441 rooms and is one of the most important architectural, cultural, and historic monument in the country. That is the main entrance of the palace. That's where we came from. The history of the palace and its vast gardens spans over 300 years, reflecting the changing taste, interest, and aspirations of the successive Habsburg monarch. It has been a major tourist attraction since the mid-1950s. Wow! Amazing! 300 years! Here's a short story of the palace. In 1569, Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian II purchased a large floodplain at the Rhine River beneath a hill, situated between Medling and Hietzing. The owner in 1548 had erected a mansion called Katerberg. The emperor ordered the area to be fenced and put peasants, ducks, deer, and boar in order for it to serve as a court's recreational hunting ground. And in a small separate part of the area, exotic birds such as turkeys and peafowls were kept. Fish ponds were also excavated. During the next century, the area was used as hunting and recreational ground. Under the then Emperor Ferdinand II, whose wife was Eleanor Gonzaga, who loved hunting and spent much time there and was bequeathed the area as her widow's residence after the death of her husband. So the Empress Eleonora Gonzaga in 1638 to 1643 added a palace to the Katerberg mansion. While in 1642 came the first mention of the name Schonberg, and from then on, the place was called the Schonbrunn Palace. Schonbrunn Palace in its present form was built and remodeled during the 1740 to 1750s during the reign of the Empress Maria Theresa, who received the estate as a wedding gift. Franz I commissioned the redecoration of the palace exterior in the neo-classical style as it appears today. Wow talaga! Franz Joseph, the longest reigning emperor of Austria, was born at Schonbrunn Palace and had spent a great deal of his life in the palace. He died at the age of 86 in November 1916, and following the downfall of the Habsburg monarchy in November 1918, the palace became the property of the newly founded Austrian Republic and was preserved as a museum. During the World War II, the palace was bombed by American warplanes in February 1945. And after the war, during the Allied occupation of Austria, it was requisitioned and provided office space for both the British delegation to the Allied Commission for Austria. In 1992, the palace and gardens have been owned and administered by the Schloss Schonbrunn Kulturland, a limited liability company who owned by the Republic of Austria. And the UNESCO included Schonbrunn Palace in the list of World Heritage List, together with its garden as a remarkable Baroque ensemble and example of synthesis of the arts.